Hey everybody, this is Magical Mustache Man, John and Cal, and today we are doing our rotational dining review on the Disney Treasure.
Yes!
Alright, so we're starting off on the Coco dining experience.
Yes, Plaza de Coco.
Plaza de Coco.
This is Arendelle on the Wish. So this is the one that includes a show. Miguel is going to play some guitarrón and sing us some
Canciones.
Not cansadas.
Yes. So far the menu looks very amazing. They got a bunch of Mexican delicacies and some great options here for those who really don't like Mexican food. But
I'm starting with the margarita. I'm starting with the michelada,
michelada
which is like a great way to start.
Honestly, the atmosphere is very amazing. It's a lot brighter than Everdale.
It is.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So you're able to see
also,
everything.
the stage doesn't look elevated, so it feels a little like the theming is like Mexican plaza with like little like shops around.
You got like mercado, you got guitarrón, you got phrases that says tortilla.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But let's talk about the menu.
I think for appetizers, we're thinking the shrimp diabla and the goat cheese beet tower.
I'm gonna definitely get the chorizo street croquettes.
Okay, yeah.
That sounds very amazing. As for ensaladas, which are soups, which are salads. My bad.
They are not.
They're not.
Sopas are soups.
Sopas are soups. The cucumber and queso con fresco salad sounds amazing.
I think I want to try the chicken tortilla soup.
Yeah.
I mean, he said it's like pretty basic, but I mean, it's a chicken tortilla soup at a Mexican restaurant. How can you say no?
No.
All right, so throughout this video, we're going to take you through the 3 rotational dining restaurants on the Disney Treasure, as well as dinner at Palo and Enchante, which are signature specialty dining that is adults only. Super excited about all of these meals. We're on a 7-night Eastern Caribbean very maritime cruise. Just to kind of give you some context of where we're at. But this is our first time on the Treasure. We're really excited to try all of these restaurants. So Plaza de Coco is unique to the Treasure. It's Arendelle on the Wish, and it is Lion King. I don't remember Pride Rock on the Destiny.
Yeah.
And then 1923 and World of Marvel are the same on all of the Wish class ships. We've eaten at those before on the Wish. But we're going to take you through all of our dining. So something that's really unique about Disney is this concept of rotational dining. As opposed to having a single main dining room that you eat at every night with the same staff, you rotate through 3 different restaurants with the same wait staff that follows you along to each restaurant, regardless of how long your trip is, right? 3 nights, 4 nights, 7 nights. Same staff, rotate through dining multiple times. It's really special because they follow you around, they know what your family likes, they will have stuff waiting for you at the table if they know that your kids like a certain type of drink or you like a certain type of drink. And so that's a really nice thing about Disney. But you get a different venue every night, you get to get a different themed area, which creates a little bit of variety and I think really adds to the dining experience. So for Plaza de Coco and Arendelle and then Pride Rock on the Destiny, there's also the addition of a show. Right, so there's some performance piece to it. So in Arendelle, they sing songs from Frozen. Here, they're going to sing songs from Coco. And then Pride Rock, obviously, they're going to sing songs from Lion King. And so it's just an added show. Worlds of Marvel has a little bit of like a show piece to it as well. And then 1923 is very classic dining experience.
Yes.
So we're going to take you through all the rotational dining. We're going to take you to Palo. We're going to take you to Enchante. It's going to be great. We ordered a margarita, a michelada. And when the appetizers arrive, we will tell you how they are.
All right. So we just got our first appetizers. I got the shrimp.
Diabla.
These were so delicious.
Muy delicioso.
Muy delicioso. They do have a little bit of a kick. But wow, these were really amazing.
Yeah. Basically cooked shrimp in like a spicy white tomato sauce.
Yeah.
That was the best appetizer.
Yeah, that was the best one so far. The croquettes.
Okay, we got interrupted for a second, but getting back to the appetizers, we had, next after the shrimp, there was the chorizo croquettes. They were delicious.
But very heavy. I wouldn't recommend eating all 3. You want to eat the rest of your meal.
Yeah, it'd be good for like the table. So I think a bite of it is delicious, but it's potato based and fried, and it was just a lot. And then I got the beets and goat cheese tower. That was really delicious. It's very beet forward, so if you don't like beets, don't order it. I feel it could have used a little bit of acid to like cut the beet flavor a little bit, but it was really beautifully plated and very delicious.
I got the tortilla soup. don't get it. It's just enchilada sauce with a little bit of tortilla chips.
Store-bought enchilada sauce, not good. I got the cucumber and queso fresco salad. That was delicious.
I ate his salad. He didn't try salad. I was like, I'm just gonna eat it. This was so good.
Sliced cucumber, bits of queso fresco, like rajitas, pickled onions, and like acid vinegar sauce. It was really good, very light. So appetizers were super solid.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get our entrees pretty soon, so we'll get to you then. All right, so starting with the snapper, I thought it was gonna be the best thing ever. It was the opposite. Don't get it.
I didn't even try it.
Yeah.
I could tell by just looking at it that it looked dry and kind of fishy smelling.
Very like fiber. Don't get it.
Yeah.
The short rib, very delicious, but if you're not into like fatty meats, it's not for you. But it
did look very well cooked, and it looked really pretty.
It was very delicious. And what you get?
I got the pollo asado, so the chicken with cilantro rice. That was excellent. I feel like chicken usually is pretty dry on cruise ships. This chicken was moist, flavorful, well seasoned. The rice was like well salted.
Was so good.
Yeah, that was actually I think my favorite of the three. So for entrees, pretty solid. We also heard the enchiladas were pretty good. Heard the tacos were not so good, so we didn't get those. Yeah, I think it was like pretty solid for entrees. My chicken was good, your short beef was good, and then the snapper was meh.
The only thing we're waiting for is for dessert, so we're gonna wait.
We ordered 2 desserts each. So get ready.
All right, so we just finished. Dessert got brought to us, but the performance here was so amazing. I was hearing a little bit. I love Mexican music. I love my heritage.
You used to perform mariachi.
I used to perform mariachi when I was younger in high school.
So I used to play the guitarron,
which the guy was playing. It was amazing. This was just an incredible restaurant experience here on the Disney Trader. It was so good.
It was really great. I would say even compared to Arendelle, there was way more performance than Arendelle. I feel like Arendelle had like a couple songs, and they like take a break, and there was like some quiet time. I feel like they performed throughout the entire meal, which was a little hard to record, but it made it fantastic to enjoy our meal and listen to that fantastic music.
But since we're here, let's talk about desserts.
Yes.
All right, starting with my first two. So I got the spicy chocolate tart.
That was solid.
Wow. So picture a really creamy, heavy chocolate ganache, and then a few seconds later, you're like, oh wow, there's a little spice in my mouth.
There's some chile here.
So that was fantastic.
That was the best bite, I think, for dessert.
I got the tres leches coconut with ice cream. All the ice cream here is going to be vanilla with some sort of dessert, but the tres leches was, in my case, was okay.
It was fine, yeah.
The flan, the texture was off.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It was too like gelatiny or like thick. It just wasn't that like silky, soft, jiggly custard that like flan should have. I think the caramel sauce was also a little like too light and weak, so it didn't carry enough like of that caramel flavor. And then we got the margarita lime cheesecake, which had like 0 flavor at all. That was not good. So I think the chocolate tart was solid. They also had a Recuérdame cookies and cream sundae. There's a sundae, themed sundae every night of the cruise. They're usually quite solid. I'm sure that one was good. We didn't get it. So I will say food was 6 out of 10?
Food was 6 out of 10, but performance was 11 out of 10.
I agree.
So, we're going to eat here again in a couple of days because we're on a 7-day cruise, but...
We're actually eating at Coco technically 3 times. One of the nights we're eating at Enchante, which is Pirate Night, and that's the same menu for the whole ship, so that doesn't matter. We'll eat at Coco one more time before we leave. And so it sounds like tonight the performance was like preparing for
Dia de los Muertos for the next meals.
And so the next one should be Dia de los Muertos.
But overall, if you're a fan of like great mariachi music or you love light music, this is definitely for you. This is one of my favorite dining experiences I have on the ship. Honestly.
I mean, honestly, even at Disney World, I feel like this is like, from an entertainment standpoint, fantastic.
Yeah.
If you're looking to plan your next magical vacation, please reach out to us at magicalmustacheman.com. We specialize in Disney, Universal, cruises, and all-inclusive resorts, and we'd love to help you plan your next vacation.
Everybody, we are here on 9/2. We are here in 1923.
1923.
This is a redemption story, so listen to us.
So 1923 is the year that the Walt Disney Company was founded. So there are two halves to the restaurant. There is Roy Disney's side and the Walt Disney side, Roy being Walt Disney's brother. And it's really about celebrating the kind of golden age of animation. There's tons of core conceptual artwork for a bunch of the Disney movies. So in the room that we're in, I see Pixar. So I see Finding Dory over here, and then there's
Over here,
also
like
some
Up.
over here.
So you have all the like different kinds of animations from different movies from Disney's past, all over through the restaurant.
It also has this like kind of mid-century modern vibe. There's a lot of like brass and kind of really
And also
comfortable
tonight is
seating.
formal night, so look at our lovely sweaters.
Formal sweaters.
Yes.
I don't know if this is formal, but
Yeah.
it's as formal as we're getting tonight because we're doing Palo and Enchante, so I felt like a third night of wearing a suit was just crazy
Absolutely.
on a cruise.
Yes. All right.
So we're saying redemption story because when we first ate here on the Wish, it was our least favorite meal of the 3 nights that we were on the Wish. So we're hoping that 1923 improves.
Yes. So we finally got our
Appetizers.
Kyle's gonna try the tuna with the burrata, and I'm gonna try
Duck confit
the
pastilla.
dumb confit.
All right, so we got an ahi tuna sashimi. So I see some wasabi, I see some cream, I see some soy sauce.
Wow, you got that crunch?
That's very crispy. That is tuna sashimi. It's solid. Not too fishy. Good. Duck confit.
That is so good.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, the crisp was delicious. It sounds delicious.
It's like phyllo dough with ahi tuna. It's phyllo dough
confit.
with duck inside with a special sauce. It's rich in flavor.
You said it was heavy. Does that feel
It's
heavy?
it's very heavy. It's like there's lots of butter in this phyllo dough that's been baked in. I don't think I could eat the whole thing without spoiling my whole meal, but it's a good appetizer.
It's like the croquette.
Yeah, it's like the
Version
croquette.
2.0?
Absolutely, that's what it is.
All right, I got the burrata and prosciutto, which I mean, it's burrata. It's creamy. It's mozzarella. It's delicious. There's prosciutto, which I don't really love, but Sean's gonna have it.
But tell me about the tuna.
I did. It's tuna.
It's tuna?
It's not exceptional, but it's not bad.
Okay. Thank you.
So I will say, not bad appetizers.
All right.
Soups are coming next. John's getting the corn chowder, which last time we talked about felt very heavy, like a tamale in like soup form, which
Yeah.
John's really into. And then I got tomato soup, so we will see how that is. We also got a glass of Pinot Noir each for
The table.
the table.
For the table.
For the table. So we will see you at the soup course.
All right, welcome to the soup course. So I got myself the corn chowder, which tastes like a Mexican tamale in soup form. I got this on the Wish last time, but on the Treasure is not as good on the Wish. It's a little more watery and not as corny as I like it, but it's still a solid soup.
I think it's better here because I think the one on the Wish was like too heavy. It was like so thick that it was almost like off-putting. I thought it was good. Also, if you're like thinking of like a Midwestern corn chowder, it is not that. It is a tamale in soup form, but it's good. I like it better on the Treasure than I did on the Wish.
How's your soup?
I got a tomato soup. It is muy basic. It's basic tomato soup, nothing special. Probably wouldn't order it again, but it's fine.
So one of the salads did you order a salad?
No.
Okay. Well, we got the salad, and I got a salad. It was the fennel salad. Don't get it. Did not get it. Save your calories. It was just not good.
Neither salad looked good. You want to try the fennel salad, but yeah, I will say so far 1923 is like I would say on par with how it was on the Wish. But we'll wait for entrees. I got a filet mignon and a pasta, and you got
salmon with the chicken.
salmon and chicken. Okay.
It just like last time. I didn't. Not that I didn't like. I wasn't a fan of 1923,
23.
and I'm still probably not there yet. So
We shall see.
we'll see. Welcome back. All right, I'm gonna say it once and I'm gonna say it again. 1923. It's just not the biz. I'm so sorry. Like
It's fine.
it's okay. It's decent food. It's not wow. It's not Marvel. It's not Arendelle in the Wish. It's not Coco on the Treasure. It's just decent food. Like the pasta was the best part of the whole
so
meal.
all right, so I got the mushroom cream sauce pasta with like a rigatoni pasta. That's delicious. Well seasoned, has like big chunks of
So good.
pancetta. That's really good. I also got the filet mignon medium rare. It was more rare than medium rare, but okay. I feel like it could have been better seasoned, but the sauce is good and the mashed potatoes are good. John unfortunately made some poor choices in his decisions.
Well, I got the salmon. I want you to try something different. I'm like, all right, you can't go wrong with the fish, and I did. It's just not good. It's not seasoned well. The fish is overcooked. The sauce is very fishy. Not a fan of the salmon sauce.
Okay.
Like, and I love fish and stuff. Chicken is decent. If you're gonna go with the safe bet, go with the chicken. It's now I'm gonna say that's edible. It's decently delicious with all the sides.
The chicken last night was really good.
The chicken last night, like, just finish this.
Yeah. I mean, my chicken was good last night. The one thing we did not get was the rack of lamb, because apparently the lamb is better at
Marble.
Worlds of Marble, which we're gonna have tomorrow night. So we're gonna try that. I will say, compared to like dinner, my bowl at Donald's Cantina on the pool deck today was exquisite, luxurious. I had carnitas and chicken and poblano cilantro rice, and it was so good and fresh and moist and fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I feel like 1923 last time was okay, and tonight it is also okay.
Yeah.
But again, in terms of the quantity of like food you can get and the quality, it's still good. It's just not the most amazing bite. And I have this issue in general with like mass-produced food. Like, I don't love a buffet. I really like made-to-order food, and I will take quality over quantity. And they're mass-producing this, so I think
Like,
it's fair.
I'm not hating on Disney cruise food.
Compared to Royal Caribbean.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Disney's solid.
Yeah, like, God, you're like destroying my brain right now with the Royal Caribbean. Overall, the meal's decent.
good.
Yeah, the meal's good, but
It's just
it
not my
could be better.
favorite.
Yeah, it's not my favorite, but it could be better.
Yeah.
But if you were to like to eat this, it's decent.
Yeah, of all the like restaurants we've had on the Fantasy, on the Wish, on the Treasure, 1923 is just like not our favorite.
It's just not our favorite,
Which
but
is totally fine.
yeah, it's
But
just
there's
decent
still
food.
dessert.
Yeah,
It could save itself.
it could save itself, but
It's not going to.
We'll find out. All right, we finally made it to dessert, and the two desserts we got was I got the donuts with the chocolate sauce. What'd you get?
I got a Bavarian cream with some like berry compote inside. This is a signature dessert for the for the restaurant. It is fantastic. The texture, so like last night the flan and I don't know, something else that was like custardy was like way too
Way off.
rubbery. This is
Wow.
fantastic.
I don't know. The outside is so light and fluffy. The raspberry or blackberry compote inside is very tart and sweet.
Yeah.
The meringue little crisps inside kind of like gives it texture, and then like the chocolate on the bottom with the raspberry gives it that really good tartness. This is an incredible dessert.
It's great.
It's like it hits every note for dessert.
Yeah.
As for the donuts, I'm not hating on the donuts. They're
good.
also delicious
Yeah.
too.
They're like not over fried. They're not greasy. They're light and fluffy inside. The chocolate sauce is
The chocolate sauce,
dark and bitter.
yes, and with the sweetness of the donuts, it complements each other very well.
I feel like at 1923 on the Wish that it was like a churro and it was like cold and not good.
It was so bad that they had to change the name of the dessert on the Treasure to actual donut holes and not a churro. That
Or
was
they would
not a
find it. I don't know, but
I
this
don't
is
know.
good. It's solid.
dessert. Dessert blew my mind on 1923. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Appetizers excellent. I mean, appetizers
Okay.
excellent. Entrees okay. Dessert delicious.
Yeah. So it's been a good night, 1923. Well, it's been a night at 1923. Kind of as we expected it to be. Tomorrow is Worlds of Marble. and then we have Enchanté, and then we have Palo. So we have lots of good things coming, so follow along.
All right, welcome to day 3 of Disney Rotational Dining on the Disney Treasure.
Yes.
We are here at World of Marvel. This is my favorite rotational dining from all the cruises on Disney because they have the best food here. I think so.
Yeah, it was great on the Wish, so we'll see if the Treasure holds up.
I mean, the bread's the same, so I'm really feeling
there's
the good vibes. It's
red pepper dip butter, whipped butter that is delicious. It's like our favorite. And it was like marbled red bread. So one thing, the bread changes every night at each restaurant. They have like a different like themed butter that goes with the bread. The red pepper dip is definitely my favorite.
Amazing.
The butter options that will happen over the course of this cruise. So World of Marvel is a pretty cool restaurant. They have like a show that happens on these screens throughout the restaurant that includes like Ant-Man and the Wasp, and there's like a little interactive part where you hit the little quantum shrinker thing and you get shrunk down. It's a little gimmicky, but
it's like a 3-part show. So it's like you start off, they introduce themselves, and then on the second part they show up again. So
and then usually Spider-Man comes out at some point, I think, as well. We don't usually wait for Spider-Man because character interactions make me cringe. And so I try to run for the hills before that occurs. Yeah, we're super excited for tonight. We just put in our orders. I don't think we're drinking tonight, so we're not going to try a cocktail, but got some good appetizers and entrees to try, and we'll take you along. All right, appetizers have arrived. I got the pork belly bao bun. Delicious. Had it last time on the Wish. It was great.
It was really
great
good
tonight. I also got the potato soup, which is excellent. Well seasoned, good potato flavor. It's a little on the heavier side. It's cream based, but very good.
I got the dill shrimp. I thought they were really delicious. It maybe need a little more acid, but they're pretty decent. I also got like the creamy mushroom sauteed
creamy and oyster with mushroom.
With spinach. If you're a mushroom fan, please get it. I think it was delicious.
I am not, so I did not touch it.
I also got the broccoli soup, which was also delicious. Like Marvel does not disappoint.
Yeah.
I have not been disappointed yet.
All of our bites were good.
Yeah, so
for sure.
So far, this has been my favorite meal on the cruise.
Yeah.
As of right now.
For dinner.
For dinner.
Yes. All right. We will see you for the entrees.
All right. We finally got our entrees and we digged into them.
They were good.
They were good. I got the vegetarian udon with tofu, and I also ordered the scallops with lemon pasta. Both were very excellent. If you wanted a vegetarian option, the udon is a perfect choice. It has lots of flavor and depth. The tofu is very delicious. The only thing I'm a little off about is the noodles. They're a little soggy.
They're like ramen noodles instead of udon. They're like kind of thin.
So I was expecting thicker noodles in that. The pasta and the scallops were very delicious. The scallops were cooked very good. It wasn't too fishy. That was my only concern, and they came out very delicious.
I got the chicken schnitzel, basically like a panko breaded chicken breast. It was really good. Very well cooked, super moist. Again, the chicken has been really good on this ship. I feel like usually the chicken's like usually on the drier side, but like at Donald's Cantina the first night, tonight the chicken's been solid. I feel like I could have used a sauce to like cut it a little bit, but other than that, it was really good. And then there's ricotta gnocchi. The gnocchi itself is really delicious. The texture is like super soft and pillowy, but there's like a broccoli or some kind of pesto on top of it that is a little bitter that I didn't really love, but the texture of the
that was really good.
Was really good.
Yeah.
So, all in all, very solid.
Marvel does not disappoint.
Yeah.
Every time. We're gonna eat here again on
the last night. I lied.
On Thursday.
Thursday night. We have Enchanté tomorrow night, Palo, and then we're back here. So we eat here in Coco twice. The only second night we're missing is 1923.
Which we're not missing much.
Because the third night in Coco is Pirate Night, which is the same menu for the entire ship, and it's not that great. So we're not sad to be skipping it. But we have dessert coming, and then we will wrap this up.
Oh, hey.
Oh God, yes, perfect time to get out of here.
Spider-Man.
Friday! Yes!
How did you gain access to this channel?
I, borrowed Mr. Lang's password and tapped it. How is everyone saying?
Battle's over, Spider-Man.
Battle's over? What do you mean it's over? I just got here.
Password nightmare. Spider-Man's coming out.
And Captain Marvel saved the ship.
All right, we just finished dessert. We had to get out of
We had to relocate.
World of Marvel because Spider-Man was coming out, the music was getting loud, and things were getting crazy in there.
Could not hear us over the music.
And I just wanted to finish the dessert review, but before I do that, the Marvel show was something new this time. They had like this extra ending that I've never seen before. You had like Miss Marvel, you had the new Captain
Marvel.
America. Yeah, it was all the Marvels and Americans and the captains. It was everything.
All the Americans.
All the Americans. Yes. This show was so good. I
good.
was like, can they make this a movie?
Yeah.
And they're like fighting on the cruise ship, and the jokes were great. The one-liners were amazing. But after the show finished, we got ourselves our dessert, and Kyle got.
I got the sticky date pudding, which is like my favorite dessert, but sometimes it's a little off. Like the texture will be like a little too overcooked, and so it was perfect tonight. Like the texture was perfect, the caramel sauce was perfect, the ice cream was perfect. It was so good. And then we also got the berry cheesecake, which was fine.
Yeah. And I got the chocolate tort, which was
Also fine.
yeah, fine. But overall, Marvel was an amazing dining experience, and I cannot wait to go back on Thursday.
Yeah, I think my favorite meal so far of the three rotational dining, like I'd say, is that Coco and then 1923 at the bottom for round one. So the nice thing about 7-night cruise is you rotate through these restaurants multiple times. If you do a 3-night, you do every one. If you do a 4-night, you do every one plus Pirate Night. If you do a 5 or 7, then you'll do
Rotate.
at least some of them twice, and then Pirate Night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Marvel, bomb. So we'll be at Enchante tomorrow night. It'll be our first time dining there. It's going to be fancy French food, and we're going to be all dressed up. Super excited for that. So we'll see you there.
Alright, so we just finished our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 course meal. We don't know how many courses were going to be on this meal because this was like a chef surprise menu. So I honestly didn't know when I was going to stop eating. So I was like, alright, I'm getting towards the end because I'm getting pretty full.
I need to breathe. I need to go for a walk.
I'm just going to start with this meal was so magical. This meal was so amazing. There was
true fine dining.
This is true fine dining. This is true fine dining on a cruise. This was wow. And then we also got the wine pairing, which enhanced the meal to the next level. The palate cleansers. But let's just start off with the beginning.
Yep. So we started out with canapes, and that was a Comté cheese canapé, a Wagyu beef tartare, and a sea bream little tartlet.
That was
incredible.
That was so incredible. Once we had those 3 amazing bites, they brought out these root vegetables wrapped in yuzu. They were small, but they were mighty.
Yeah.
They were packed with flavor.
Really fresh, and like the vegetables were like pickled a little bit, so they're really crisp.
And then it was soaked in a seaweed sauce. That kind of like, it was like vegetables meet the sea kind of situation.
And that was the amuse-bouche, so we still haven't gotten to like
Yeah.
really the first course.
All right, and then they actually brought the first course was the scallops with
3 ways.
No, that's the lobster.
No, scallops 3 ways too.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're correct.
There was a seared scallop with a Brussels sprout stuffed with foie gras. Heavy, but very delicious. Your favorite bite of the whole night
Yes, it was my favorite bite of the whole night.
was the scallop carpaccio.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Gosh, it was such a delicate bite. It was such a small portion. That kind of made me sad because it was so good.
Yeah, it's like a thin slice of raw scallop with this green seaweed sauce.
Seaweed sauce with a special pepper on top.
Oh yeah, pepper.
And a special, it was like another sauce, like sauce on top of sauce. Super good.
And then there was he called it like a Japanese exo sauce, which was basically like a reduced version of like prawns, fish, and scallops in this like wine reduction broth. That was very intense, like fish flavor. I'm not a big shellfish person. I powered through, I will say. This meal for me, as not a huge shellfish person, but it was intense, but like really rich and delicious flavor. So yeah, scallop 3 ways, and then we move on to the.
Here was the caviar.
Oh gosh, yes.
The caviar in
It's like a
it
potato
was like leek
foam.
potato leek foam with a gelatinous-y base on the bottom. Wow, it blew my mind away. That thing was incredible.
It was paired with champagne. It was perfect.
It was good.
So I'm not a big like shellfish person, and the caviar, I always think caviar is gonna be really fishy. And both times that I've had it, once at Victoria and Albert's and once here, it's almost like this like it's super smoky and like very like meaty as opposed to fishy. It was delicious, and obviously with the champagne, it was outstanding.
Next, we had the lobsters 3 ways. It was lobster, and then it was lobster bisque.
Piece of lobster tail.
The main lobster bisque, lobster pasta,
A lobster ravioli and a lobster sausage.
and a lobster the lobster sausage was crazy. It's what you would expect a sausage made out of lobster would taste like. It had like that sausage texture with kind of like some of the sausage flavors, but it was literally lobster. That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
That was so good.
Then was the fish course, and that was a turbot that was cooked with these like little onion medallions next to it that had this like onion, I could like describe it as like a mousse inside of them. It was the most intense, delicious sweet onion flavor with this very rich but flaky fish, and that was also excellent.
And the onions.
And the onions, they
Yeah.
were my favorite.
Wow.
Onions individually were my favorite bites. The next course was my favorite course, which was the Wagyu beef. It was a tenderloin, so I don't like really fatty meat, so I actually don't really love Wagyu typically because it's so marbled, but they actually cut the fat away from this tenderloin, use the fat to make the sauce, and then this like very like filet mignon piece of meat. It was outstanding. It's the best piece of Wagyu beef I've ever had, with these like root vegetables and a beet, little ravioli, and then this sauce that was like amazing, like beef reduction sauce with yuzu, which I've never had yuzu with steak before, and it was fantastic.
There was a lot of yuzu in this meal, and I love yuzu. It was so good. Right after the Wagyu, we had maybe about 13 different cheeses.
There was a cart of cheese.
It was a cart of cheese. This thing was my
It's
dream.
like, which kinds of cheese do you want to try? We're like, we'll try it all.
I'll try it all. They also added like honey, honeycomb, fig jam.
Yeah, there was hard cheeses. There were some triple creams, double creams,
Blue
like
cheeses,
a Roquefort, blue cheese,
a goat cheese.
It was delicious.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
But and then at that point, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting pretty full. And we got to the petit fours.
So there's an appetizer for the dessert course.
It was like a dessert for the dessert. So this is the pre-dessert dessert. And the pre-dessert started with these yuzu.
No, little pavlovas.
No, little pavlovas.
Those were good.
That was delicious. And then I had the chocolate yuzu bonbon. And then
It was like a grapefruit palate cleanser, little bites, and then a creme brulee, and then some little like rolled
like a jelly.
patifruit
Yeah,
jelly
pate.
thing.
And then
Those
we
were
had like
good.
a big tart.
And they asked us, do you like peanut butter, chocolate, or lemon? And
I got
said
chocolate.
lemon.
Oh.
John said chocolate because I love citrus. John loves chocolate.
It was like a tort. It was like a chocolate tort with a crunchy cocoa crisp. You would think it would be like really sticky because it looks like it's been like cooked, where you like bite into it, it will stick to your teeth, but it's not. It was like crunchy cocoa with ganache chocolate under more chocolate and powdered chocolate with fjords of salt with a little ice cream of chocolate on the side. That was delicious.
And then I had some kind of like lemon mousse situation happen over here with this like toast and meringue on top that tasted like a s'more, and a lemon frozen yogurt. Oh, and there was the tart.
Yeah.
Of the petite, so there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 petite fours before the dessert.
Yeah.
And then for the wine pairing, we started with some champagne, and then we had a rosé, and then we had a white wine, and then we had champagne with the caviar,
And then
and
from
we had a white,
Oh yeah.
and then we had a white wine. So rosé, champagne, white wine, the Chenin Blanc, and then we had a Cab Sauv,
The red wine.
for with the meat. And then we got some port, and then we have this dessert wine now.
Everything was so incredible. This is probably my favorite meal I've had on a Disney cruise.
I mean, this is probably like top 5 meals.
Yeah,
ever.
This was so incredible. I would totally recommend Enchante for anybody looking for fine dining. This
It
thing-
is.
The
it's
people,
an
the staff
expensive meal.
are exceptional. The food's exceptional. The views, the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Like, there's-
it's an expensive meal. So like, know that if you want to do fine dining, you're gonna pay fine dining prices. If you want to do wine pairing on top of it, you're gonna do that. We got the collection menu, which was like a surprise. We didn't know what we were gonna get, which was really fun. There's also the portage, which is like a meat menu, and then the passion, which is passion's meat menu, and the portage is the vegetarian menu. Those are cheaper. They're about $60, $70 cheaper than the collection menu. So you also have that option. There's also a la carte options as well. There's also brunch with Enchanté as opposed to dinner.
and that was pretty much it. So tomorrow we
That was all.
Yeah.
We've been here for
3 hours.
3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we have Palo. I don't think we're gonna get that crazy with Palo, but since we done Palo brunch before, and we wanted to do something special for Enchante, so we were like, we wanted to go all out. And it's the end of the year.
I don't think this is a meal that I would have anytime soon again. Like, this is like a once in a every 5-10 year sort of meal. But I'm glad we did it.
Yeah,
And it was outstanding.
It's kind of nice to just kind of dress up and, be in this little atmosphere and just getting treated and pampered with.
It's kind of crazy to
delicious
think that there's
things.
like a whole ship of like 3,000 people like around us right now, while we're in this like beautiful, quiet space that is inspired by Beauty and the Beast.
There's
and Lumiere.
currently people lining up for a pirate party upstairs right now, and we're here dressed up.
There's gonna be fireworks in about 45 minutes
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. Well, thank you for following along, and join us at Palo tomorrow night.
Hey everybody, so we are here back at the Rose Lounge, which is the same entrance for Enchante, but this time we are entering Palo Dinner.
Yeah.
So this is our first time doing Palo Dinner. We've done Palo Brunch before, and the menu was exceptional. This thing was amazing, full flavor.
Enchanté is French, Palo is Italian, so that is the difference. Also, Palo is much more affordable than Enchanté.
Absolutely, maybe like 9 times more affordable.
Who needs math?
Who needs math?
Not on vacation.
Let's go, math.
Come on, math.
Come on, math.
So we are night 5. This is our 5th night of this cruise. So we've done all 3 of the rotational dinings, Enchanté, and now we're taking to Palo dinner. Super excited for this meal. I am hungry. I was so stuffed last night. Starved myself today, went on a hike, and had like very minimal food today so that I could make sure I could eat for tonight, because I'm here. I'm not here to play.
I'm not here to play either. I'm so hungry now. I want to eat the menu in front of me at the Rose Lounge, even though it's not Palo. I'm just starving.
Yes.
I almost got a slice of pizza. I was like, no, do not spoil.
I slapped it out of his hand.
Do not do that.
No.
So, in a few minutes, we're gonna start getting seated for Palo. It is 7:59. Our dinner reservations for 8. So we're gonna be pulled up pretty soon, and we're gonna start selecting. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a
Prefix menu or a la carte.
We'll talk about it when we get there.
TBD.
TBD.
See you soon.
All right, so we have completed all of mine, a la carte meals, and his.
Now chocolate souffle in my mouth.
His prefix menu. Sorry, I had chocolate souffle in my mind right now. Let's start from the beginning. We start off with this amazing ganache.
Before that. So there is the option for a prefix menu that is one appetizer, salad, entree, and dessert. It's $55. Very large portions.
Giant.
And then there is a la carte of all of those options, like all those things, and more expansive than just the prefix menu. So we did is I did a prefix, and John did a couple a la carte items to add on. With a prefix and 3 a la cartes, a appetizer, an entree, kind of like, I guess 2 entrees. It was too much food.
Way too much. I'm having a hard time breathing.
We should have just gotten like 1 appetizer and maybe 1 extra thing. I don't know. It was
a lot of food.
a lot of food.
I guess we kind of just got traumatized by Enchante, thinking that you know, more is less, but it was actually
More is more.
More is more.
The size of the plates were much larger.
Yeah.
But let's just like very, very brief like overview. Absolutely fantastic meal. I would say I enjoyed this meal more than I enjoyed last night's meal.
I mean, I enjoyed Enchante more than I enjoyed
Sure.
this meal.
But this was like a third of the cost.
Yes,
a quarter
absolutely.
of the cost of last
Yes.
night.
For price, this is definitely an amazing meal.
Fantastic.
A fantastic meal you can enjoy with your family, and you know you're not gonna hit the bank very hard. Enchante though, it is a very fine dining experience.
Sure.
The bites are a lot smaller, but there's a lot more. So when I was eating my meal, I was kind of the impression like, oh, these bites are gonna be very smooth. They were the opposite.
Yeah, they're big.
They were giant.
Yeah.
The shrimp was as big as my hand.
It was a massive
massive.
prawn.
I've never
Okay, so let's start with appetizers. So first of all, there was a mustache that was a Parmesan gnocchi with a porcini mushroom sauce. Fantastic. I don't even like mushrooms, and I was eating the sauce.
So
Amazing.
good. What did I order? I don't know the name of.
So let's see, appetizers. John got a cioppino soup, which is basically like a fish stew soup.
It's literally the fisherman's stew. It had like calamari, it had scallops, it had shrimp, it had fish, mussels, clams. All my favorite things. That thing was it had such a light broth. It was so delicious. And the amount for that soup is perfect. If you're like if you're here at
If you like fish,
Yeah.
it's great.
yeah, if you're at Palo and you just want to try fish and you want to have like 2 entrees, that's the perfect.
It was an appetizer.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like an entree the size of it.
It was good. And I got the calamari, which was very good. Tons of calamari in this like massive fried prawn with a tomato like marinara sauce as well as a garlic aioli. It was excellent. Pretty heavy fried and just a lot of it. So John had to help me out with that. I definitely I think that'd be an appetizer for 2 people, but that was like just the appetizer for the prefix menu for 1 person, which is kind of crazy.
Imagine doing 2 prefix menu items like that. Ain't no way I was gonna get to my entree
It would be huge.
by myself. Like
Yeah.
that's just insane. So getting to the next part was the bread and the salad. The bread was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was dried breadsticks, pizza bread, and some sort of flatbread.
Parmesan and crostini.
All 3 were exceptional. They were delicious.
Best
They were
breadstick I've ever had in my life.
Best pizza bread I've ever had in my
So
life.
good.
And then just to share for the table, we got like the penne pasta. It was massive for the amount.
That was the a la carte.
That was the a la carte. I got the a la carte. That was so delicious. I think so.
It was fine. It was penne arrabbiata. There was not enough acid and not enough heat, honestly, for an arrabbiata. The pasta was cooked well, but the sauce was, I said it would taste like cheesecake factory sauce. To be honest, it was not my favorite. And then we got a Caesar with gorgonzola, which was fine.
Wow. It was not fine. It was amazing. I love a Caesar salad, and my preference the dressing
It's a
was.
Caesar salad. It was fine.
All right.
Entrees.
Kyle got
I got a 6-ounce fillet. It was delicious.
It was
Solid piece
amazing.
of steak. That was part of the prefix menu.
I can't even pronounce
The
it.
Dover sole.
Wow. It is a very large fish portion, very heavy.
It's a
Very
whole fish that they
buttery.
deboned at the side of the table.
Which
was also really beautiful.
deboned a Brasino mid turbulence once. That's a lie.
Yeah, we love Schitt's Creek. Really beautiful piece of fish. They deboned at the table, which was a really cool show.
Experience.
The fish was beautiful. It was very buttery and rich. It's kind of hard to eat a whole massive piece by yourself. That would have been good to share. Definitely
that
for one
is-
person, that'd be a lot.
Like if you were to order that fish with the things I just ordered, there's no way you're gonna finish the whole meal.
Yeah.
These portions are giants. Like you're getting your money's worth at Palo for sure.
Yeah.
For $55, that is a ton of food.
Yeah, the sole is not on the prefix
I mean,
menu.
the soul's not a prefix menu, but just whatever.
What I would have ordered, I could not have eaten all those things. And then we got the chocolate souffle for dessert, which everybody's recommended. It's perfect. Perfect souffle, perfect texture.
It was tall, it was creamy, it was chocolatey, and then it has a side of delicious white vanilla ice cream. We also got a little small espresso because I love espresso with souffle, and it was exceptional.
Needed to digest. So I would say this meal is absolutely 10 out of 10. Would do it again. We'll do it again. Brunch was also delicious. And yeah, it's a perfect meal. I enjoyed tonight more than last night personally. And again, a quarter of the cost. Absolutely recommend doing some signature dining on your cruise. If you've got kids with you, still recommend doing it. Kids club, nursery, whatever it is. Have some parent time, have some adult time. The ambiance in this restaurant is fantastic. And we did Palo for brunch. It was fantastic. Did Palo for dinner. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
We'll try to do Palo every time we're on a Disney cruise, honestly.
But thank you so much for watching our rotational dining here on the Disney Treasure. Also showcasing Enchante and Palo. These three plus these two individual premium dining experience were fantastic.
Yeah. We still have 2 more nights of eating.
We still have 2 more nights of eating.
We'll add a couple things from nights 2 of Coco and nights of 23 if they're notable, but we expect them to be pretty similar to the first night. But follow along.
Follow on.